Black Science TV 111, Osei Kufuor. I'm back at y'all again. I'm coming to talk about the catastrophe in Houston, Texas. Now, this catastrophe had a lot to do with the eclipse. Notice how it happened right after the eclipse. Now, all of this is linked. Remember I told you in my last video, I said they will set up a catastrophe just so they can have justification and come in and get DNA from people in a jurisdiction or a state where they need to come and get it from. You get what I'm saying? So what they did was they used the HARP system to heat up the ionosphere to set off certain levees that they had under Houston, Texas. Every state has levees under them. So there were beings down in Houston, Texas. This is why they are separating the children from the parents, because there are children down there whose planets align with the eclipse at a certain energy base within the constellations of Orion, and they use this motherfucking HARP system to open up a levee to cause the hurricanes and the tornadoes that's actually going to come. Mark my word, that's going to come shortly after. So what's going to happen? So what they're doing is they're coming down there to separate the children from the parents, and they know exactly which children have this energy in their DNA that they need to benefit them technology-wise, you get what I'm saying, political-wise, and things of that nature. So what I'm telling y'all is, this thing right here is not just some catastrophe that just happened out of nowhere. These people knew that the eclipse aligned with certain starseeds and beings inside of Houston, Texas, another dimension, another state of mind. This is a state that we call Houston, Texas. Why? Because this is the jurisdiction where certain souls are now coming into the arena of being able to tap into certain things by way of the children that we are giving birth to, and children that have been here between 3 years and 5 years. And there are many of them down in Houston, Texas. So the eclipse aligned with certain planets of these children, and they know which children, they know which area. They knew how to use the antennas in Alaska to pinpoint these children to which cities to hit, because certain cities wasn't hit. It was just specific areas. So they're using it just like when they go to Haiti. When the new energy come into Haiti by way of certain moons, what they do is they cause tornadoes or earthquakes, right? They cause earthquakes to go over there to act like Red Cross. They send Red Cross to act like they're doing stuff, when in all actuality, they over there searching for these children or certain resources, because we are human resources. As long as we are on the earth realm, we are human resources. And so therefore, what is the resource? The resource is the energy that we have downloaded in our DNA due to certain planets aligning with these full moons and eclipse that comes to the jurisdiction of what we call the earth realm. So it's other planets trying to come in. There's other entities trying to come in. And these governments, these shadow governments, can use these entities to actually add on to the technology that they need for their military, their political reasons, and things of that nature. So parents that's down in Houston, Texas, make sure that you keep an eye on your children. Do not allow them to separate you from your children, because there are many starseeds in Houston, Texas. There are many starseeds in Atlanta. There are many starseeds in New York. There are many starseeds in Arizona. The energies is aligning now. It's certain environments that left within the United States corporation, and there's other environments coming in. And so therefore these entities need a certain type of energy. They are vampires. They need the blood. And what is inside of blood? Memory, energy. This is life. Memory of what though? The memory of the future. The future exists right now as we are in the present. So therefore it's certain DNAs that have the future intelligence in it that they can use to actually use the time to fast forward so they can get ahead of us. They need to get ahead of us, those who have that DNA that's aligning with this energy within the constellations of Orion. Okay, so with that much said, Black Science TV 111, Osei Kufuor, I'm out. Peace.
This shit's special. This shit's special. DJ Khaled.
And if I cried 2 tears for her, that would be the most that I would give to her. She left me stranded in my nightmares, taking pictures of my memories, she writes.